Well, moving on to our next story, and diplomatic tensions are boiling over between the European Union and the military-led nations of West Africa's Sahel region. In Burkina Faso, the ruling junta summoned the EU ambassador in Ouagadougou, Philippe Bronchin. The move came in direct response to a European Parliament resolution that condemned the junta's human rights records and its failure to contain a spiralling jihadist insurgency. The resolution was introduced by the French member of the European Parliament, Christophe Gomard, last week. It was overwhelmingly adopted by the Parliament.
The current situation in Burkina Faso illustrates the failure of the 2022 coup d'etat. For 4 years, the country has been isolating itself from the international community. Individual freedoms are increasingly curtailed, and it is becoming a sanctuary for Islamist terrorism in West Africa. Since February, nearly 700 associations and NGOs have been suspended or dissolved by the ruling junta. This francophone country accounts for 1/4 of the terrorist attacks in the Sahel on its own.
Well, Gomard said that more than half of the country's territory is now completely outside of government control. The resolution expressed serious concerns over growing Russian influence in the region, while condemning a brutal crackdown on civic space. Burkina Faso's leadership did not mince their words while condemning the move. They said that the resolution sparked disapproval, disappointment, and above all, disgust. Burkina Faso is led by military leader Captain Ibrahim Traoré. He seized power in a coup in September 2022, and since then the country has moved away from its ex-colonizer France and Western powers, while moving closer to Russia for security support. Traoré recently told his people to forget about democracy.
Okay, démocratie, on tue des enfants.
Democracy. Children are being killed. Democracy. Bombs are being dropped. Women are being killed. People are being killed. Hospitals are being destroyed. Civilians are being killed. Is that what democracy is? They act as if they don't see it. There they are, with their eyes closed. Young Africans must understand that this notion of democracy is false. It is false.
Donc, il faut oublier la notion de démocratie.
But Burkina Faso is not acting alone in its pivot away from Western and international institutions. In fact, this diplomatic clash coincides with an even larger fracture in global accountability across the Sahel. Recently, Niger has handed a formal request to exit the International Criminal Court, the ICC. This comes after Niger, along with Mali and Burkina Faso, jointly announced their withdrawal from the ICC in September last year. The three hardline military governments have slammed the court, calling it an instrument of neo-colonial repression in the hands of imperialism. The ICC expressed deep regrets over Niger's decision, stating it harms the collective global efforts to end impunity for the world's most serious crimes. According to the tribunal, Niger's withdrawal from officially the group will take effect 1 year from now. And Niger's exit will make it the third country to leave the ICC after the Philippines and Burundi. And the timing is critical. While Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso all battle deadly insurgencies linked to Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State, their own national armies are facing mounting international accusations of severe human rights abuses against civilians. As Niger steps towards the ICC exit door and Burkina Faso slams European diplomats, the Sahel Alliance is sending an unmistakable message to the West. They are rewriting the rules of their own sovereignty, even if it means complete international isolation.
Are you still doom-scrolling through world news and feeling completely drained? Decades of unresolved conflicts, shifting alliances, and complex power struggles. The world stage often feels like one long, complicated relationship. In Your Political Therapist, we break down the drama, the motives, and the complex dynamics in a clear, straightforward language. No heavy jargon, just an honest conversation. This is therapy for your geopolitical anxiety. Let's process the chaos together and truly understand why countries act the way they do.